Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about finding your place in the world, no matter how different you are. Can a hat without a head still find its purpose? On a breezy morning, a bright red top hat rolled down the hill, lost and looking for someone to belong to. His name was Tippo, and he wasn't just any hat. He could whisper songs in the wind and shimmer when sunlight touched his silky red fabric. But Tippo had one big problem. He had never been worn. No one seemed to want a hat that sang softly or glowed like a ruby on a cloudless day. At first, he tried the village market, hopping onto heads as people passed, but everyone said he was too bright or too loud for their style. One lady gasped, "This hat hummed in my ear." Another said, "It tickles." So Tippo sadly rolled away, his brim drooping like a wilting flower. Deep in the forest, he met a sleepy old turtle named Fern, who wore a crown of moss. "You don't need a head," said Fern. "You need a heart to match." That night, Tippo rested beside a firefly bush, its tiny lights blinking like stars. He whispered lullabies until even the beetles stopped to listen. A young girl named Mina, who had one silver boot and eyes the color of dusk, walked past and paused. She had never heard a hat sing before. "Hello," she whispered, crouching beside him. Tippo twirled excitedly. "Are you magic?" she asked. He gave a cheerful hum in reply. Mina placed him gently on her head, and Tippo sparkled like a carnival. The trees clapped their leaves, and a fox peeked out, enchanted. "You feel like stories," she said, "and I love stories." So she danced with him under the moonlight, while Tippo hummed tunes of wonder. But the next morning, something strange happened. Mina looked in the mirror and frowned. "You don't look right with my coat," she said softly. Tippo wilted. "Maybe you're just a night hat," Mina added with a smile. "Let's try again tonight." But that night, she didn't come. Days passed. Tippo waited by the firefly bush, watching every footstep, every shadow. Mina never returned. The songs inside him dimmed. Then came a gust, no, a whirl of feathers and laughter. A juggler arrived, his shoes mismatched, his coat polka-dotted, and his smile wide. The juggler's name was Tippo, and he didn't care about matching coats or quiet hats. "You there? You shine like joy," he said, pointing at Tippo. Tippo placed Tippo on his head, and the music returned. Colors flew, balls spun, birds danced. Everything came alive with the hat's melodies. "I've been looking for a hat that tells stories," Tippo shouted mid-cartwheel. Tippo beamed and hummed a tune that made squirrels giggle. They traveled from town to town, Tippo and Tippo, the world's first singing hat and laughing juggler, bringing magic to every child they met. But one evening, in a seaside village, a girl with a silver boot and dusk-colored eyes watched the show, her heart beating faster. Mina gasped. "Tippo?" she called, as he spun in the air during a juggling trick. The hat paused mid-spin, shimmering with surprise. Tippo bowed deeply. "Seems you two have history," he chuckled, placing Tippo on Mina's head once more. The sparkle returned instantly. But this time, Tippo didn't sing. He waited. Mina smiled. "I get it now. You don't belong to me or Tippo. You belong where the joy goes." With a gentle kiss to his brim, she placed Tippo back on Tippo's head. "Go shine where you're needed. That's what magic things do." And from that day on, Tippo became more than a hat. He became a legend, the storyteller of winds, the sparkle in children's laughter. He sat on Pippo's head by day and sang to lonely trees at night. He was never just a hat. He was Tippo, the finder of smiles and hearts. Wherever they performed, Tippo's tune stayed long after they left, a melody of belonging, of dreams, and of never giving up on being seen. Sometimes Mina thought she heard that melody on quiet nights. She would smile and whisper, "Thank you, Tippo," and the stars would twinkle. In every town and village, children now looked for a red shimmer in the air, hoping the magical singing hat might visit them next. Moral: you don't always need to fit in. You just need to find the place where your magic shines brightest. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.